Have you ever wondered how shops use Facebook to find good technicians? Well, my goal with this brief training is that you'll leave knowing how to use Facebook to find, engage, and hire technicians and grow your business. So let's get into finding techs on Facebook. So the frustrations here are not finding enough qualified techs. This is typically what I hear all the time, not finding qualified techs. So even if there is an application flow, the applications are coming in aren't qualified, and that's a big problem. Another problem is not getting enough applications. So you get a few here, a few there, but not enough consistent flow of applications. And then also not getting any applications at all. So you post an ad and you don't get anything. So those are the frustrations that we're going to resolve here today. So what you'll get by applying this strategy is, one, you'll be able to start conversations with a higher quality of technicians, and I'll explain that in a minute. You'll get to find good techs who aren't actively looking for work. So one of the big things that happens here is, and I'll explain this a little bit more as well, is if you're trying to advertise to technicians who are already looking, you're excluding an entire segment of that market. You'll also be able to enhance the effectiveness of your marketing. A properly designed ad not only attracts technicians, it also attracts new customers to your business. And you'll be able to get more applications. It's just natural that when the word goes out to more people, you have more opportunities for more applications. And that all leads to hiring faster. So how it all began, back in 2017, I was asked to do a social media presentation for 10 shop owners. Over the next 6 months, I got 9 of those 10 shop owners as clients, and I figured out very quickly that social media wasn't the main thing that these shops needed help with. The main thing they needed help with was they needed help with finding technicians. So I did a bunch of interviews. I didn't really understand the industry. I really didn't understand the psychology of a technician. So I asked several shops that were part of this 20 group if I could talk with their top techs and give them just a quick 15-minute interview. And I asked them all 7 questions. And that really led me to a whole new set of opportunities for finding technicians. What I found out was that all technicians pretty much fall into 3 different categories when you're looking for work. Category number 1 is a technician that's looking for work. These are techs who are either upset with where they are, they're making a move, something is going on in their life where they're actively searching for a new shop, a new opportunity. And that typically is only about 5 to 10% of the overall market. And if you are only going to target that particular segment of technicians, then job boards are fine. All you need to do is post on a job board, promote on a job board, and they're going to find you because they're looking. The next category is technicians who are happy where they are. They love the shop they're at. They're going to retire from there. They're not going anywhere. So it doesn't matter what you tell them. It doesn't matter what kind of offer that you come at them with. They're not interested. So that 20 to 25% of technicians in the market, technicians in the industry, they aren't even worth advertising to because they're not going to listen to your message. So there's no real way to get to them. And then there's another segment, a huge segment, the largest segment by far, who are open to opportunities. So if they were to come across an opportunity that made sense, they would listen and they would entertain it. That's 65 to 75% of the technicians. And you have to be creative about getting in front of them, because if you're just posting on Indeed, you're just posting on ZipRecruiter, you're just popping something off on Craigslist, you're not going to get to these individuals necessarily unless you use some special strategies, because they're not actively looking on a regular basis. So what we at Technician Find do in order to get in front of these technicians who would be open to a new opportunity is we use social media, we use referrals, we use direct outreach, and we also have a special proprietary technique of using Craigslist, where we're actually able to get applications off of Craigslist, and we've been able to revive that as a source of technician applications. So we're going to talk today about social media. Primarily, we're going to talk about Facebook and Facebook ads. There are lots of different ways to use Facebook. Facebook, as everybody knows, is the #1 social media site in the world in terms of usership, time spent on the platform, all that good stuff. And we know that even though there are other social media platforms that are popping up all over the place, Facebook is still the #1 place for us to find technicians and to get them interested. And it's not only just the technicians. When you place ads out on Facebook, you're also connecting with people who know technicians. So you're connecting with their spouses, you're connecting with their other family members, you're connecting with people who know technicians, their friends. You're connecting with lots of different people who can share the information with them, and you can also target them directly. So we really like Facebook ads. We've had a lot of success in generating thousands of applications off of Facebook. And I want to get in today into how you really use Facebook to find technicians. So Willie Sutton is an interesting character. I don't know if you are familiar with Willie Sutton, but this is a guy I'm reading off of Wikipedia. William Francis Sutton Jr. was an American bank robber. During his 40-year robbery career, he stole an estimated $2 million, and he eventually spent more than half of his adult life in prison, and he escaped 3 times. For his talent at executing robberies and disguises, he gained 2 nicknames, Willie the Actor and Slick Willie. Sutton was also known as the namesake of the so-called Sutton's Law, although he denied originating it. Well, Willie Sutton famously was asked by a reporter, why do you rob banks? And he said, well, that's where the money is. And that's really why we use Facebook, because if you ask the question, where are the technicians or people who know technicians, they're on Facebook. That's why we use it. So how do you implement this strategy? Well, the first thing you have to start with is you have to create a compelling ad. Nothing else will work unless you have a compelling ad that invites technicians into a story where they're the hero, that paints a picture of a more bright and promising future for them. Typically, these ads solve a problem that they're currently having, because that's the only reason why people make changes. The only reason why people entertain opportunities is if it is going to make their life better in some way or resolve some type of a problem that they're currently having. So it starts with a compelling ad. We're not going to talk about that today. I've got plenty of training on that if you visit the website or the YouTube channel. The next thing you need is to boost the job post or job, or create ads through Ad Manager. So I'm going to walk you through that in the demo, but we need to get these ads out. If you've got a good ad as a foundation, now you've got to get this ad out to as many people as you can, and you need to promote it. You need to get eyeballs on it. The next thing is you want to monitor notifications. This is where a lot of shops will fall down on the job. If you're not constantly monitoring notifications, opportunities slip through the cracks. So I'm going to talk about what you should be doing on a regular basis. Doesn't mean that you have to live on Facebook, but what it does mean is that you have to be aware of where you should be looking and what you should be doing on a daily basis. Next is researching people who engage with the ad or post. So there are many ways to engage with people that respond, and there are many different ways of responding. So I'm going to show you that. There are people who comment, there are people who like. You can see all of these people, and you can have the opportunity to engage with them. We have to realize that most people access Facebook, access social media in general from their mobile devices, from their phones. And they don't always spend a lot of time in furthering the communication. They may just like something. They may, type a quick comment in, and then they're on to the next thing. It's up to you as a shop owner. It's up to you as someone who works in the shop to engage with them, because these are people who raised their hand and said, hey, I'm interested. If you don't carry that conversation to the next level, then it's you that dropped the ball. It's not them. We can't always expect people to be reaching out and saying, hey, how do I apply? We need to be able to read the signs of when people are showing interest and then engage them. Next is we invite them to like your business page. I'll show you exactly how to do that. When you run ads on Facebook, thousands of people will see these ads depending on how heavily you promote. Of those thousands of people that see your ads, many of them will like the ad. You can also invite them to like your page. That's a marketing opportunity for you, and it's a marketing opportunity to grow your business page. You don't want to leave that behind. Next, we're going to show you how to spy on competition. So I'm going to show you the Facebook ad library and how that ad library will help you to, you can actually view the ads that your competition is placing on Facebook through the ad library. Next, I'm going to show you how to use passive campaigns to build awareness, to build a deep bench. So one of the things that is talked about a lot in recruiting, if you looked into recruiting at all, is there are different types of recruiting. One type of recruiting is, hey, you need somebody right away. You know, somebody gave their notice, or you're looking to expand and you need help right away. That's when you're going to go out, you're going to run active campaigns, you're really going to beat the bushes, and you're going to generate as many applications as possible. There's another type of recruiting, which is passive recruiting. So we all know that all types of things happen. If you're going to be in business for 5, 10, 15, 20 years or longer, you know that you're always going to have a need for good quality talent, good quality employees. So it's better if you are always doing something in the interim. You don't have to always be actively pursuing people, but you have to be doing something that promotes your business, promotes your brand out into your local community, so that when it comes time to hire, then you have a deep bench, you have people that you can get on the phone and call, and two, people know about you. It's not like you have to start from scratch and get awareness going in the local community. People are already aware of you. It's a much easier conversation if you do that passive campaign. The other thing that happens with passive campaigns is you will get people that reach out to you. You'll get kind of a waiting list, so to speak, of people who say, hey, you know what, I'd really like to get on board there when they have another opening. And it makes everything easier when they're already aware of you. So I'm going to show you some strategies on how to do that. And you want to respond to all comments. Anytime anybody comments. If you're placing ads out on Facebook, lots of people will see the ads, lots of people will comment. Existing customers will comment, say nice things. Future potential customers will ask you questions about the shop and questions about when they can bring their vehicles in. You'll get all types of comments. You'll get comments from technicians who have questions about the opportunity. All sorts of things will happen, and you need to be able to have a system in place to respond to those comments. You also want to look out for marketing opportunities. I'm going to show you one specific thing that happens all the time, and it is when people see the ads, if they're well written, those ads will actually attract not only technicians, but the ads can actually attract new customers as well. So I'm going to show you an example of that. So let's get into the Facebook demo. I'm going to walk you through step by step what I'm talking about here. So item number one is we want to go through and of course, we want to create a compelling ad. Again, I'm not going to get into ads today. I've got lots and lots of training on ads. I have an entire workshop on how to write a compelling ad, and you can find that on YouTube in a separate playlist at Technician Find. So the next thing that we do is we want to boost the job or the post, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is Facebook Business Manager. You should have Facebook Business Manager set up if you ever run ads. It's also a better way to view your notifications. It's a better way to view anything that's in your inbox. This is just the way that you want to go. So here's what you will want to take a look at. What you want to do is go in, and your page should look like this. What happens is Facebook rolls out user interfaces. So sometimes they roll out the user interface region by region. So one region will have a different view than another region, but generally all of these tabs are available no matter what version you're currently running. But this is what this is what Facebook looks like. And then once you get in, you can look at your, you can boost posts. So here is a shop. Here's a post that they did. And here's boost post. Very simple. Most everybody knows how this works. So if you put an ad in here and you just post it as a regular post, you can boost the post, and then you can put all the information in that you want in terms of targeting. It's very simple. I'm not going to walk you step by step through that because it's pretty intuitive once you click on boost post. The other way that you can create ads is you can go into the ad center and you can actually create ads inside of the ad center. Again, it's very self-explanatory. If you have specific questions about it, I can do a training on it. But once you get in there, it's very intuitive, the way that it works and the flow. But those are the two ways that you can post ads. And whatever you do, you want to post ads and then you want to boost them. So you want to create either a boosted post or you create an ad because you want to promote them. So you want to spend some money, you want to promote it. That way it will get in front of more people and more eyeballs, and then you can monitor the performance. So that's the first step, is you have to promote it, you have to get the eyeballs on it. Next is we want to get into notifications. So I'm going to show you up here inside of Facebook, regular Facebook, not the business manager. You can actually click on that notification bell. And if you are an admin and you're connected to your business page, you will get notifications like this. So here's messages that have been sent. Here are all types of things that happened, and you can actually get notifications so that you find out what's going on your business page. That's one way to do it. A better way to do it is to actually go over to business.facebook.com. That's your business manager. And then you can check notifications from this page. So if we check on notifications, we can come in here. We can see this guy, Don, commented on a photo. And when you go in here, you can look at all the Facebook comments. And then when you click on the comment, it takes you right into the post. And you see there are comments like this. Sounds like a great place to work. So this is where you can actually take a look and see who this guy is. Sometimes what happens is if they have it listed, their occupation will be right there. And you can go in, you can search for this individual, you can find out what he does for a living, you can view his profile. So you can actually look at the profile, but you have to do that through your personal account. But this is how you would do it. You'd view the profile. And then what happens from there is you can message if you'd like to message, or you can just reply right here. You can reply in there. The other thing that you want to do is you want to go in here and make sure that he's been invited. So if you click on that invite button, so he's already been invited. So once he has liked the post, you can invite them to like your business page. So that's one of the other things that we've talked about. Some of these, let's see if we can find one that has a, let's see if we can find one that has a bunch of them. Here's one that has 39. So here are 39 people who have liked the post. We can go in, we can invite all these people to like the page. So here are 39 opportunities for you to grow the business page and get more people following your business page. What that means is there are potentially more people that will see everything that you post, more people you can keep up to date with, more people that you can send out marketing messages to, all that good stuff. So you want to make sure that you're squeezing all the juice out of your campaigns by inviting all of these people to like your business page. And I'll finish that up later. But that's very important. So we want to make sure that you're in here, you're checking on, you're responding to people's inquiries. We want to make sure that you're in here inviting people to like your business page. And we want to make sure that you're just keeping up to date with everything that's going on. You also have messenger messages. And sometimes you get sales messages. Other times you'll get people who are interested in jobs. So you get all the messenger messages. You want to make sure you're on top of those. And then you can also sort by all messages so you can get all the messages. So these are some very important things you want to make sure that you're checking on a regular basis. Next, I want to show you how to spy on your competitors. So this is the Facebook ad library. So it's facebook.com/ads/library. In the Facebook ads library, you're able to view any Facebook business account that is running ads. You're able to see all of the ads that they're running. So let me show you how you do that. So ad category, let's just say all ads. And keywords, let's go to Firestone Complete Auto Care. I know they have ads running. And then you can look. Firestone Complete Auto Care has 13 results, which means that they're currently running 13 ads approximately. And you can see what the ads look like. So they're running 3 ads that use this ad creative. You can click and you can see the ad details. These are the ad details. So you can see how the ad is structured, what the image is. You can see what happens when you click on Learn More, where it takes you. So here's the landing page, and then they take you to a coupon, an offer. So this is a way that you can gather intel on your competitors and find out what they're doing. It also works for hiring ads. So if anybody is doing hiring ads, you can click on that to find out what their hiring ads look like. Okay, let's move on to the next step, which is the passive search. So here are 2 strategies that work very, very effectively for passive search. So what one of our clients has done is they created an image, fantastic image. Here's one of their shop foremen, and we've got a great quote from him, and it's really nice the way that it's been designed. It's got his picture, it's real, it's a quote from him, and then we put some text along with that. So we put in diesel technicians, how does working for a competent boss sound? We went on to describe the situation here and to give them the opportunity to raise their hand if anybody's interested. This is something that you can put out there, you can promote. And what it does is it does a couple of things. One is it gives future potential technicians an idea of what it's like to work in your shop. It gives them an idea of what you do for employees, because this shows that you are actually you're interested in your employees. It shows that you are, you're asking for their opinion. You're interested in their opinion. And it also shows that you have happy employees. They're happy where they work. It's a good opportunity. So all of these things paint your shop in a good light. And posts like this do very well. Another post that does very well is this post. So here is another shop. And what they did was they got all their technicians together and they shot this this quick image in front of their logo, in front of their shop logo. And this is a great image. And we just did a general. So diesel technicians, we salute you. Here's our crew. And, basically we're proud to join other technicians across the United States. And posts like this do very, very well. So we boosted this. It was a small boost. We got 199 people have liked this post, 7 comments. It really spread out throughout the local community. So we had, they had customers responding, they had technicians responding, they had all types of people responding. So just a simple ad like this on Facebook can do wonders for you in passive recruiting. Another thing is if you just posted something like this every week, something different, something that shows your shop culture, something that shows how you decorate the waiting room for holidays, something that shows how you recognize employees on birthdays with milestones and events and accomplishments and things like that. If you show how some customers bring in their pets or if employees bring in their pets, these are the type of things that will show, if you scroll through your business page and they see all these types of images, what it shows is it really highlights your culture. It highlights that you're focused on your employees. It highlights the fact that you're focused on your customers, that you do right by your customers. It provides visual imagery that shows that you're interested in your employees' lives working inside and outside of the shop. And that does wonders for you when you actually start actively looking for employees, when they just take a peek at your Facebook page and they see all of the things that you've done for your employees, and they get a real good feel for what it's like to work at your business, then it makes it much easier to recruit. So those are the strategies, a couple strategies to give you some ideas. And implementing strategies like that is very simple. They don't have to be professional images, but all you have to do is walk through the shop with your camera, with your phone, and snap a couple of images and then just post them. So definitely take advantage of that. Here's another quick example I wanted to show you. This is what happens when you start posting and you have a really good, well-written ad and you post it and you get in front of a lot of eyeballs. So here's a client of ours from upstate New York, and he had sent me this, and this we hear every week. We hear this again because so many people see these ads when you boost them on or run ads on Facebook. So many people see them. A lot of current customers, a lot of old customers, they'll see this. And here's what they said. They said, I had a customer make an appointment after reading the employment ad on Facebook. He had used this in the past and said that the tech ad was so well written that it reminded him of how well we did for him on a vehicle he used to have. He's bringing his new car in. So there's a potential for you to generate new business as well, even when you're looking for technicians. So not only are you attracting technicians, but you're attracting previous and current and future customers into your shop when you promote ads on Facebook. So that's how we use Facebook to find good techs faster. Are there any questions? Fantastic. If you need to reach me, you can always reach us at technicianfind.com, or you can reach us at service@technicianfind.com, or you can give me a call. Take care.